Hey, Blues fans, it's kind of been a minute, huh? I already recorded this video once, but it kind of got messed up just because my headset died. I just bought a higher wireless headset because my other headset was kind of being really goofy when I was trying to record a video. Then I'll re-record that one just because it's fun, it's goofy. But today I wanted to talk about some of the 2019 Blues on that roster who are now in the Stanley Cup playoffs. I have a game in the background. It's a Seattle Kraken Colorado Avalanche game 2 going on right now in Colorado. Currently, Seattle's up 2-0. And I just wanted to talk about some of our players who are on our Cup team who are now playing in this playoffs as we're out. It does feel weird watching these players and thinking, like, wow, like, we had these guys. Like, we won the Stanley Cup. Like, that's a real thing. Like, we won it. We won it. And now we only have, what, one, two, three, four, maybe like five players remaining, right? Binner, Bortuzzo, Pareko, Thomas. Shen. Five. I think five. I think. So, yeah, really quickly, it, it sucks to see these guys play for other teams, and I know who I'm rooting for. I'm going for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and as you can tell, I have my O'Reilly jersey. This is like my first authentic jersey that I had, and then I also this Stanley Cup final patch I bought in St. Louis, um, at the watch party, the Game 7 watch party, in between the second and third period in the shop. And man, what a night! That was a fun night. That was a cool night. But yeah, let's get into it. So first team, we have the Seattle Kraken, who's on in the background right now. We have Jaden Schwartz and Vince Dunn playing in this game. Jaden Schwartz in 2019, obviously round one, beauty. Love Schwartzy. Love him for life. Sucks that he kind of got injury prone, and then we kind of dumped him for practically Brandon Saad. And I think that kind of turned out okay. If Schwartz stayed healthy, I think it would have worked out more than Saad, but he was too injury prone, which sucks. But Schwartzy in that cup run was phenomenal. Remember that hat trick, game 6. Jesus. Love you, boy. I love you. That's awesome. And also, Vince Dunn is on this team, too. Vince Dunn is now playing insanely well. He's playing top line minutes, quarterbacking the power play, looking good defensively, being a tough guy, eating pucks with his face, having a rocket of a clap bomb on the point. Great wrist shot, too. Sucks. It really sucks because he's a younger and cheaper option than Torrey Krug right now. So, it kind of stinks to see Vince Dunn succeed, but it's kind of expected. We just needed to give him the time and minutes. But Dougie wanted another cup, and he thought, let's go more experience in Krug and Falk and, guys that we couldn't afford, like Pietro and stuff. So, I mean, it happens. We'll get out of this mess. It's whatever. Next up, hometown hero with the Tampa Bay Lightning. We have Pat Maroon, who has 1 point, aka 1 assist in the game today, where they got smoked 7-3. Pat Maroon in that fourth line. Well, 2019, obviously a hometown hero. We couldn't do without him. That double OT against Dallas. Robert or Bozak in the dot. Robert Thomas taking it, hitting the post. Man, I would have killed if Robert Thomas scored that. But Patrick Mahoon picking up the garbage, taking it out, saying, "Good night, kids. You're going home, Dallas." And Maroon also scored a couple of big goals that series, too. I think he tied one late in Game 3 as well. And Maroon is obviously making his presence known in the bottom 6 of the Tampa Bay Lightning, because with that fourth line with Perry and Bellemare, I think his name is. Sorry if I butchered that. They're shitlers, man. They're shitlers, and they get the job done. They grind hard, they work hard, they cycle low, and then they get scoring chances off of that, whether it be garbage or nice shots. Corey Perry so far has the 2 goals for them, for that line. So, Patrick Maroon always have a special place in my heart for that 1 year. But sorry, I don't want to see you go to the cup again. I mean, 5 times in a row, right? Excessive. 4 times in a row would be excessive. 4 times in a row would be excessive. All right, next up, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Repping my Ryan O'Reilly jersey right now. Who have one of my favorite players. Got a signed picture up there. Ryan O'Reilly right now has 1 goal, 1 assist. He scored in the previous game, and then he had an assist today on the power play for the Leafs as well. He looks good. He looks really good. And this is the team I want to win, see the Stanley Cup. I think Ryan O'Reilly could do it. He's got the magic. He's shown he's had the magic. I mean, look at 2019. That was a magical run. Maybe he could. Maybe he still has some magic left in the tank for to get the Leafs past the first round at least. Please, 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 please. They look good today, which is awesome. And obviously, his role in 2019, just the playoffs alone, were huge. Conn Smythe winner, Stanley Cup champion, great guy. Ended up being the captain here in St. Louis. And the final series, man, that final series against Boston, he was just awesome. Great in every single zone, just perfect. Worked well with Perron and Zach Sanford, of all people, too. It was awesome. It was awesome. See, I'm happy for him. Happy that he's so far succeeding with the Leafs. I wish nothing for the best for that guy. Another St. Louis lover, Vladimir Tarasenko with the New York Rangers, is looking good. Tarasenko is looking good and deadly right now. 2 goals, 2 games. Defensively looks great. He looks like he's been ready for playoff hockey. Obviously, he played like Dookie with us, which is fine. He didn't want to play for us anymore. He was tired. That's cool. I get it. That's totally fine. But you could tell he's rejuvenated, and he wants it. He wants it, and so does that New York Rangers team because they look pretty dang good. So if you don't want to go with the Leafs because you don't like the Leafs just because their fans are, have a reputation like they have, I say go for the Rangers with Tarasenko because that's a good bandwagon to hop on, and he's looking good, and that team's looking good. Up 2-0 against the Devils right now. I don't know what to say. They're just good. They're good. Next up with the Minnesota Wild, we have a fourth line grinder, Oscar Sundqvist. Sonny in that 2019 run was awesome. PK killer, block shot machine. And then he scored a couple goals here and there. He's not a terrible player. He's got some skill and he's got a good shot. He's got a nice little wrister to him, which is huge. He has a goal in the one game played he has for the Wild in the blowout last night against Dallas. They got blown out, but I love Sonny. I wish we could have kept him somehow, but it didn't work, and that happens. So what? It's whatever. And last team on the list, I have the Vegas Golden Knights with Ivan Barbashev. Ivan Barbashev in one game played has 1 assist. They're currently playing right now. I don't know the score. Last time I checked, it was 0-0. Hellebuck made a great save, but so Barbashev, I loved him. Fourth line guy, grew into like a second line role, maybe a fantastically good third line player, and I wish nothing for the best for him. It was a great trade as well, and Zachary Dean for Ivan Barbashev, who was a 2021 first for the Vegas Golden Knights, who I felt like in red was kind of maybe like a Ivan Barbashev Jr. So there's a good chance we traded Barbashev for Barbashev, but like 5 years younger, 6 years younger, something like that. So it's good. And also with the Golden Knights, our beloved captain, Alex Pietrangelo. I don't blame Pietrangelo for taking the money. That's totally cool. And I honestly wouldn't want to pay him that much money too. But he's been good. He's been fantastic. I think he had a career high in points. Did Avalanche just score? No, someone's just going crazy. He had a career high in points this year for the Vegas Golden Knights, and he's a little older. But if we would have kept Pietrangelo and kept, if Falk, I love Falk, but if Falk stayed out of the picture, if Krug stayed out of the picture, and they just, they had Dunn and Pietrangelo and Parayko and maybe, hell, even maybe Nick Leddy too. I don't know. This team would probably be pretty good and probably in contention too because they're good players who could help on D, especially how RD struggled this year. But yeah, so that's my picks, or that's the players who from our cup run are in the playoffs right now. My pick hopefully is the Toronto Maple Leafs. I wouldn't be mad about the Rangers either, or really any of these teams. Just I loved all these guys, and probably you guys did too. Let me know who you guys want to pick to win in this draft, and maybe show me your bracket as well. Follow me on Instagram at BlueLuBlog and on Twitter at BlueLuBlog. Please like and subscribe to this video and comment what you think and what I need to work on. That's cool. Or email me at bluelublog@gmail.com. I don't really check that often, but when I did check, I don't think I had anything, which is totally cool. There will be a couple more videos coming as well. I have this VR hockey game that I recorded that I didn't get the audio on, so I'm gonna redo that. That was really cool. That was really fun. I thought it was different and fun. Player grade. I'm working on player grades right now and evaluation on that. I also wanted to go through how we got the team we got from 2019. Just go through each player on the roster. Of all 4 lines, all 3 lines on D, and the goaltenders for that series. Just because I think it'd be pretty cool and some cool content to go over. Maybe go over some like all-time best Blues, and maybe as well go over how we got the players we have on our team right now. So I think that'd be pretty solid. Pretty good. I'm trying to keep myself busy with content hopefully this summer, because we're dry until the 8th, until the draft lottery, and I will bet probably $100 on FanDuel that we don't get the first overall pick to win like 3 cents. So I don't think we're gonna get Bedard, but it's nice to have a top 10 pick. It's cool to have a chance. Avalanche just scored. It's cool to have a chance at Bedard, considering he has a generational talent. But off of a post I've posted before, it seems like Bedard, to some people, are a little overhyped. So I'm intrigued to see him actually come in the league and see how he does, because that somewhat changed my perspective a little bit from this super generational talent to maybe a little overhyped. Personally, I didn't think he was overhyped that much. I think he will be some kind of superstar, but we'll see down the line. So I guess until next video, hopefully I'll post this weekend or something. And that's it. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience as well, because I know it's been a minute, and I got a couple of subscribers here and there, and not a lot, a couple of views, but I appreciate everyone who comes in, comments too. I read the comments. I think it's awesome. I love interaction. So either hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, email, like I said before, and have a good one, guys. Go Blues!